Zhuyiwei and Baixinyi's wedding was a spectacle of love magic and unforgettable memories, a celebration that seemed as if it had been pulled straight from the pages of a fairy tale from the moment the day began. It was clear that this would not be just any ordinary wedding. Every detail, every glance, every sound carried a sense of enchantment that left all attendees utterly captivated. The morning light spilled gently into the bridal suite as Baixinyi prepared herself with meticulous care. Her gown, sparkling with delicate embroidery that caught the sun's rays and turned them into 1,000 tiny stars. Zhuyiwei, meanwhile, was surrounded by his closest friends and family, his nerves barely hidden behind a calm demeanor, each moment of preparation steeped in anticipation and excitement. The air was electric with the thrill of what was to come. Every guest could feel the magic weaving itself into the very atmosphere. As the ceremony began, the first magical moment became immediately apparent when Baixinyi walked down the aisle, radiant and graceful, her presence commanding the attention of every soul in the venue. Time seemed to slow as Zhuyiwei's eyes met hers, and in that instant the world fell away, leaving only the two of them and the powerful love that bound them together. There was a collective gasp from the audience as her dress flowed elegantly behind her, the intricate lacework shimmering softly under the sunlight that streamed through the cathedral windows, creating an ethereal aura around her. The couple's exchange of vows was another moment that etched itself into everyone's hearts, words laden with sincerity, passion, and promises that seemed too profound for ordinary language. Every syllable was soaked in emotion, a declaration of lifelong devotion that left not a single eye dry, capturing the very essence of romance. Friends and family felt the weight of their love in those moments, a connection so powerful it transcended speech, making the wedding a truly once-in-a-lifetime experience. The third magical moment came in the form of a surprise performance that had been carefully orchestrated by their closest friends, an ensemble of musicians who played a medley of songs that had personal significance to the couple. The music swirled around the venue like a gentle breeze, intertwining with a soft murmur of awe from the guests, creating a tapestry of sound and emotion that elevated the ceremony to something almost divine. As the melodies filled the air, Zhuyiwei and Baixinyi shared a quiet, private smile, a silent acknowledgement of the bond they shared and the memories they were creating in that very instant. Following the ceremony, the reception unveiled the fourth magical moment, a jaw-dropping transformation of the ballroom into a dreamscape of flowers, candles, and sparkling lights. The decoration was so elaborate, so thoughtfully executed, that it transported every guest into a world of fantasy, where every detail seemed meticulously designed to celebrate love in its most beautiful form. Each table centerpiece was a miniature masterpiece featuring delicate blooms, shimmering accents, and subtle touches that reflected the couple's personalities and shared journey. As guests marveled at the setting, there was an almost tangible sense of wonder that permeated the space, an unspoken understanding that they were witnessing something extraordinary. The fifth magical moment occurred during the couple's first dance, a performance that was both intimate and captivating, drawing every eye and holding every heart. Zhuyiwei and Baixinyi moved with such fluidity and synchronicity that it seemed as though they were gliding through a dream, each step telling a story of connection, trust, and deep affection. The music wrapped around them like a warm embrace, the lighting highlighting their expressions of joy and devotion, leaving guests in awe of the undeniable chemistry and love that radiated from them. As the dance concluded, there was a palpable cheer, a collective exhale of admiration and happiness, cementing the memory as one of the most enchanting moments of the day. The sixth magical moment was the cutting of the cake, a spectacle that combined creativity, elegance, and playful charm. The cake itself was a towering masterpiece adorned with intricate sugar flowers, delicate figurines, and a design that seemed to defy gravity. When the couple cut the first slice, the crowd erupted in applause, and the playful exchange of feeding each other a bite of cake added a personal and heartwarming touch, reminding everyone that even in grand celebrations, the simplest gestures of love carry the most meaning. Following this, the seventh magical moment unfolded in the form of a surprise fireworks display outside the venue, a breathtaking visual symphony that lit up the night sky. As Zhuyiwei and Baixinyi stepped onto the terrace, hand in hand, the fireworks exploded above them in a cascade of colors reflecting in their eyes and creating a scene of cinematic beauty. Guests cheered, phones captured the moment, but nothing could compare to the raw emotion and sheer wonder experienced by the couple as they watched their dreams sparkle in the night sky. The eighth magical moment came in the form of heartfelt speeches and toasts from family and friends, each word carrying a weight of love, humor, and nostalgia. Stories of the couple's journey, moments of shared laughter, and heartfelt wishes for their future combined to create an atmosphere of warmth and connection. Laughter mingled with tears as the audience listened, everyone reminded of the depth of human connection and the extraordinary power of love that brings people together in celebration. As the evening progressed, the ninth magical moment was a quiet, intimate interlude when Zhuyiwei and Baixinyi stole a private moment together away from the festivities. In that brief escape, they held hands, whispered words of gratitude and affection, and soaked in the enormity of the day, the realization that their love had been celebrated in such a magnificent way. It was a reminder that even amidst grandeur and spectacle, the most profound magic lies in the shared intimacy of two hearts fully devoted to each other. The 10th and final magical moment of the day was the farewell, a culmination of every emotion, every detail, and every shared smile as the couple departed under a canopy of sparklers, their faces glowing with happiness and hearts overflowing with love. Guests cheered and waved, capturing the essence of a celebration that would be remembered forever. The combination of all these moments, the breathtaking entrance, the vows, the music, the decor, the dance, the cake, the fireworks, the speeches, the private interlude, and the heartfelt farewell, wove together a narrative of pure magic, a tapestry of experiences that highlighted the extraordinary bond between Zhuyiwei and Baixinyi. Every detail was infused with thoughtfulness, every moment saturated with love, and every glance reflected a lifelong commitment that transformed a single day into a timeless memory. The fairy tale nature of their wedding was not just in the decorations or the grandeur, but in the authentic, deep, and enduring love that surrounded every action, every smile, and every shared glance. Attendees left with hearts full of joy, inspired by the beauty of genuine love and reminded of the rare and precious moments in life that deserve to be celebrated with grandeur and sincerity. Zhuyiwei and Baixinyi's wedding was not merely an event, but an experience, a testament to what happens when dreams, love, and meticulous planning come together in perfect harmony. It was a day where fantasy and reality intertwined, where emotions ran deep, and where magic was felt not only in the visual spectacle, but in the quiet, heartfelt moments that often go unnoticed, yet linger in memory forever. Every story told, every photograph captured, and every memory created at this wedding served as proof that love, when nurtured and celebrated, can create experiences so beautiful they defy words. Indeed, for Zhuyiwei and Baixinyi, this fairy tale celebration was more than a wedding. It was the beginning of a lifelong adventure, a reminder to all who witnessed it that magic exists wherever love is genuine, shared, and celebrated with joy.